Hey Capricorn! Welcome to Horoscopes by Amanda. That is me. This month, in conjunction with the runes for November, we will be using the Paulina Tarot by Paulina Cassidy. Then, as always, be sure to join me for part 2 of your RuneScope over on my Vimeo channel. I will be interpreting one card from the Viking cards. These are by Gudrun Bergman and Olafur Gudlaugson. That link again is below. Let's jump in. Get our runes cast for Capricorn team. If you are new here, welcome. Please do click the subscribe button. That way I will go directly to your feed each month. You won't have to go looking for me. Okay. Capricorn team, what are you up to? We're going to find out. As always, keep in mind, Capricorn, these are general readings for thousands of people. So this is a free sample, if you will. Some messages will be for you. Some are going to be for the other thousands, hundreds of Capricorns who are watching. That's why you should always watch your rising sign as well. You will also get additional messages through that. Sometimes that is the one that will resonate with you the most. For me, it always does, rising sign more than sun sign, because it's more specific to your astrological chart. If those of you who have ever had your chart done, if you haven't, you got one done by your favorite astrologer. But if you are really at a crossroads and need some very specified guidance and information and need me to tune into just your energy, I can do that in a private session. I do those on Skype. They are $8. Just drop me a line, an email address. It's below and up here somewhere. But in general, challenge your focus here with Capricorns. Do you remember? We do have the 9 of Swords here, Capricorn. Not the happiest of cards, unfortunately. But let's see what's here. It's not you. Again, in a general reading, sometimes this is your energy I'm picking up on, or somebody close to you, and you're like helping them or dealing with it, or it's affecting you in some way, and that's why it's coming up in your reading. Let's see. Well, this is not, you're just not seeing the forest through the trees here in some way, Capricorn. And the way and what area that is will be different for all of you. So if you want to find out what way that's going to be, again, I would have to connect just with you. But yeah, this is irrational fear. 9 of Swords is losing sleep, worrying about something that hasn't happened, worrying about something that may never come to pass. But it's keeping you up at night, Your brain's in overdrive about something. Dag is here, though, indicating it's all going to be all right. It's all going to be okay. You're not seeing something clearly. You don't know what's going to happen. Don't freak out or lose sleep over something when you don't know what's going to happen. And even if this is kind of like dwelling on the worst possible scenario, right? So for some of you, yeah, you'd be thinking, oh God, I have to do this assignment and I'm going to fall flat on my face, or, what if this happens? What if this horrible thing happens when I have to present this slideshow presentation? Or what if this happens when I have to take this test, or go in and take certification and say, don't keep drawing that negativity to you. Start thinking like, what's going to happen when I'm free and wonderful and I pass this and I get a promotion and I get a raise, and but see, there's something you're getting lost and overwhelmed in the details about here at some point in November, Capricorn. It doesn't mean the whole month is going to be colored by this. It could just be like a day or two, or one of the more challenging days. Or, maybe you're having people in for Thanksgiving. Maybe you're hosting it at your house. Or, if you live in the States, or you got to go visit and you're just like, I cannot even deal with it. I don't have the energy to get the house ready, or, it's kind of like not taking on, say no. You have to learn to say no, Capricorn. Like, you know what? Could you host it at your house this year? Because I'm really not up to it. Don't take on more than you can handle. November's the month where I really think you need to be taking some things off your plate, not adding more to it. So if there's something coming up that's stressing you out and you don't have to do it, maybe you've just always done it, so people think that you should. You can be like, you know what, this year we're going to have a change. Or just take it day by day, one task at a time. You don't have to get it all done, but it's the thinking about it. I've got to do this and this and this and this. This could also be worry or concern about someone else, which was the first thing that was coming through here, Capricorn. I'm worried about them, their safety, their decisions, their health. I'm really concerned about this person and with what they have done, what they're doing, what their decisions, choices they're making, that sort of thing. In the present, we have the Ten of Swords, but it's in reverse. So yeah. Present energy for some of you will be whenever you're watching this video. For others of you, it will be into early November-ish here. This is finding the way out of a self-imposed prison. This is being released from prison unexpectedly. You or someone else. So again, for some of you, going back to our, you have people coming in for the holiday, and you don't really want to do it. Maybe Aunt Susan says, hey, unexpectedly, maybe you're just telling her, oh, there's so much to do. And she's like, well, why don't I do it in my house? Oh, God, I love you, Aunt Susan. Maybe that's the way this happens, Capricorn. And somebody tell you, you keep doing this. You keep taking on too much, or you keep overcommitting yourself. You always have too much on your plate. Then you wonder why you're worried about stuff. But you never stop what's causing the worry or the anxiety, Capricorn. Somebody could be telling you this at work. Like, why do you keep overcommitting yourself? Or, why do you keep doing this to yourself? The more you take on, the more they're just going to, once they see you're capable of that, they're just going to keep piling more on you. And, eventually you are going to lose it. Okay? The stress will cause your body to be sick, to have problems, because your body will be saying, oh God, can I rest? Are you ever going to let me rest? Are you ever going to take a break? This is just a human body. You're not mortal. You're Capricorn. So, unfortunately, that's another way this can work here, Capricorn. Unexpectedly, you get ill, or you hurt something. You pull something because you're overcommitting. You're not learning. You're not listening to your body. You're not listening to your doctor. You're not listening to people saying you've got to get your stress down. So, you may be forced to be liberated because your body will come up with an illness or a reason to get you out of something, Capricorn. So let's kind of nip it in the bud before it gets to that point. Now, this could also be someone you are close to liberating themselves from a stressful situation. Again, something that they were imprisoned in or trapped in. They are liberating themselves from this. But yeah, the way it happens is going to be unexpected because they're not really doing anything, actually, for the most part, to make it happen. And the same with you, Capricorn. If it's you being liberated, it's not you doing it. You're just going along, repeating the same patterns again, not learning the lesson. And so the universe is having to step in some way and say, enough's enough. You're not going to do this anymore. You or someone else. This is going to have to end. So, for some of you, maybe one of you, this could also be somebody being released from prison, getting out of serving time, getting paroled, and that would be why you're worried. And I'm sorry to pass that along, but I just want to throw it out there. You'd be like, oh God, maybe this is somebody who was harassing you or who hurt you in the past, was giving you trouble, and now you're like, oh God, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna keep this person away from me? And you are going to do it. I would definitely say, well, get that restraining order or whatever protection order you need to get, or, and move, change your identity, whatever you need to do. But again, it's like, don't immediately go to, oh, this person's going to come looking for me. Oh, this person, because they're obviously, if they do that, they're going to be wrecking their newfound freedom and going right back into the slammer. So, but yeah, just be smart about it. Get whatever protection orders you need to get. If you need to renew one, make sure they're up to date. Make sure that everything, you're talking to local law enforcement about it and seeking advice about what you should do. And then, yeah, now the help that's going to be available. We do have the Hanged Man in reverse. So this is making a decision based on unforeseen events, secrets coming out, hidden things being revealed. So, yeah, things are no longer suspended in that, behind the veil. You're able to see behind the veil. Same with the Moon card. Get the Moon card in reverse and Pedro, the Rune in reverse. So these are both about mysteries being revealed. The ugly, sometimes ugly truth being revealed. You're seeing someone or a situation, warts and all. But Solu is saying you should be positive about this. Like, you know, you are going to be okay. For some of you, I just feel like it's going to help you to be aware. Like if you're sick and you have to miss work because you're, you know, again, going back to this, you're just taking on too much. You're not listening to your body, and your body's like, I'm done. I'm on strike. So, you know, they also be happening to kind of get you out of there while some kind of negative stuff's going on. And because you're not there, because maybe if you were there, you would be in the middle of it, you're best left out of it. You're actually going to benefit from whatever happens while you're not there. So don't worry. If you're out, have to be out of work for illness or because you pulled something or you, God forbid, broke something, Capricorn, or be thankful. This is saving you from being in the middle of some hidden stuff coming to light. Could be something going on, and like if you were there, you would be caught up in it, and it would negatively impact you if you were there. So there's a higher purpose, a hidden meaning. For others of you, I think this is just coming off the fence about something because now you know who someone truly is. You've seen them warts and all, or you've seen a situation warts and all. You no longer have to deliberate. Maybe it's like, I don't know how I feel about this person, or I don't know how I feel about this situation. They could be okay, or they could be not okay. I just don't know. But you're getting your information, and you're going to be like, okay, well, I'm glad that I kind of distanced myself from that, or I'm glad that I wasn't there when that went down, or I'm glad that I now know who I'm dealing with or what I'm dealing with here, because I can be confident in the decision and I don't have to worry about it anymore. Capricorn. What must be accepted? We do have the Page of Wands. So this could be news of action. It could be a new opportunity that you are getting news about. Pages can sometimes like mean messages. You're getting a phone call, you're getting a text message, you're getting an email about a new job opportunity, career opportunity, something that you are passionate about, something you want to act on. And there's a lot of luck around this. You're in the right place at the right time to jump on this or to meet this person who later sends you the message. There's a lot of happy circumstances, circumstantial luck happening when it comes to job opportunities and new beginnings, new actions. Now, for others of you, this could be a person. This would be fire sign energy, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Page could be your child. It could be somebody quite a lot younger than you, or that you view as like the little kid. This is a younger little brother, little sister, little cousin, little nephew. It could be some new news about them, some new course of action that they're taking that's very positive, and they just kind of lucked into it, or the way it happened is very going to be very beneficial to them. So you could be quite happy about the decisions that they're making, that they just kind of luck is with them, or when they tell you like how this happened, you're going to be like, oh, you were so lucky that you left when you did, or that this job opportunity came along when it did, or that you you weren't in the car with those people, right, that went to prison. When the Ten of Swords is here, it's always kind of like, I just always think of, bars. But like you lucked out, you got out of it, right? You got out of just in time, got out of Dodge, or you got out of that relationship just in time, or that job. This could be like, you're hearing news that while you're out, your boss gets in trouble. And, he may not be going to prison, but it could be talked about. There could be some white collar crime going on where you work, Capricorn. And because you're not there, you're not caught up in it. So, okay. If you're sick or out of work, even if it's vacation here, Capricorn, but it seems like it has to be forced on you. for you to take time off. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. You look at whatever illness it is, whatever flu, whatever cold, like, you know, thank you, Lord, for this cold. Because I'm not going to get in trouble. I'm not going to be there. And it could be something that's happening in her, but that this person is not caught doing until next year. So some of you not see like evidence of this in November, but the repercussions could come later. And then when people go back and look, oh, Capricorn wasn't even there, so they weren't the ones doing this illegal activity, or they had no part in this, willingly or unwillingly. So yeah, being out is a blessing. Or this be again happening to your kid or someone you care about. It's like, man, it's a good thing you weren't there at work that day. It's a good thing you got that cold. Because, man, it's hitting the fan now. The outcome with her, we do have that moon card in reverse. Like we were talking about, I'll hold it up right so you can see what it looks like. There's so much detail on these cards. They're so cute. I love these cards. So it's interesting because this is by Yera. Justice, balance, and fairness will be brought to an insane situation. That's the first succinct message that's coming through. Whatever is chaotic or in the reverse, this means lunacy. That's like the standard, like old world, old school tarot definition. But yeah, whatever was hidden, whatever was secret, and just whoever was trying to con anybody, or whoever was trying to like break the law, or use others for their own benefit, anything like that is going to be revealed. It's going to come out into the open, into the light of day, and the legal system's going to deal with it. And it's going to be fair and balanced. It's going to be put right. And so again, this doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to involve the legal system at all. It doesn't have to involve like anybody going to court or being arrested or anything like that. It could just be karmic fairness, right? Formally, please don't scratch that. Sorry, a cat was trying to sharpen her claws on the antique furniture. And we don't do that. We don't do that. We do that on our scratching post right over there. Thank you. Gotta love it. So yeah, this could be karmic balance, karmic justice, a chaotic, crazy, mysterious, just any way you look at it with that hangman, any perspective you try to take, it doesn't make sense. Like no matter any way you slice it, which way you dice it, you never could make this make sense. And in Burr, the hidden reasons why of what was going on comes out, and it's put right. And perseverance will pay off for you in Burr. Like whatever you've put up with, if there's a situation, whether it's at work or this, a con man boss, or someone else complaining that they're working for a con man boss and really wanting to be liberated from a situation or get out of this horrible relationship, and now finally that seems to be happening and put to rights. Karma will be delivered. Justice will be delivered. Things will be balanced, and a just cray-cray situation is going to be put right. So try not to worry, Capricorn. Just kind of go with the flow and Burr. Remember, if you're feeling sick, if you're getting sick, and I just can't go into work today, that is a good thing. You're not supposed to be at work that day. And the bodies know that this is an earth sign body, so I'm going to have to make them sick to get them not to go to work. So they got to do what they got to do here, Capricorn. But as I mentioned, meet me over on Vimeo. I'm going to shuffle the Viking cards. I want to see what further information we can get, how they're going to tie all this up, because that's what the spiritual guidance reading does. It kind of takes the essence of the reading, the essence of the month, and ties it up with a really pretty bow. And like, here's your shot of truth, your shot of advice for how to best handle those energies. So meet me over on Vimeo, and we'll take a look at that. And I will see you back here next time, Capricorn. Thanks for watching.